Welcome to Flickering Myth Gaming's 7-Day Replay. I'm this week's host, Gerald James, finally joined by my personal heckler, Alan Christian.
Yeah!
It's good
Back
to be
in
back.
the same room.
This week we've give a few stories to go on. Gamescom has been soaking up the news. We're going to talk about how Twitch sucks. And, of course, give you news on upcoming games and such. And there's some WWE drama, which kind of blends into everything we like here. So starting off, I wanted to just hit you with one I've got no jokes about. September 1st is going to be a day off Twitch, hashtag, where Black creators are boycotting Twitch and not streaming that day. And it's kind of grown to allies as well. The way I see it, unless you have an obligation due to contracts with promoted content or something, if you're a Twitch streamer, just don't that day. Just stay off. It's for a good reason. If you don't know, there have been hate raids where it's been nothing but bots going into people of color streams and posting hate messages. I've watched a few of the ones I follow have to deal with this, and it's been atrocious. And Twitch has done jack shit about it. Their response, of course, is September, which normally starts on September 1st. They're going to push it back to September 2nd to honor this day off of Twitch. Do more, Twitch. Be better. Our second story, let's talk about WWE and 2K. They're having some issues.
Are they?
Imagine that. If you would have told me, there's some friction between WWE and 2K, I'd have been like, yeah, of course, 2K is probably mad at WWE for firing half their damn roster while they're, in the finishing touches of this game. It's like, these people we've added, you're going to go ahead and cut? Oh, thanks. I love wasting my time on stuff. But no, apparently it's the WWE that's upset about 2K not making this holiday season.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we gave you a year off. We let you put out Battlegrounds, which was absolute garbage. We gave you a year off, okay? Why isn't the game done yet? I know you're making a new engine from scratch because we lost all of the original team over to go do some game for a company that sells t-shirts.
They don't care if they have another 2K20 on their hands. Just get it out.
Oh, man. It's going to be the death of a franchise coming at the best of times because we're going to see...
Release it. I don't care.
You have the worst Vince McMahon impression. I love it.
I don't care.
But I don't know. We're seeing the old team Ukes. They've gone off to make the AEW game, being led by the guy who created No Mercy for the 64. So you've kind of got this dream wrestling game happening while WWE's like, just shit it out. And that's kind of, not to get too much into wrestling here, go watch our videos on wrestling. That's pretty much emblematic of the entire WWE right now. Just shit it out.
Right now. Forever.
Just shit it out.
Shit it out.
Oh, they've got CM Punk. Bring back Becky Lynch. Have her squash that girl. I don't remember her name. She's got the belt. Have her squash her. It'll be great television.
Just lost a good portion of our audience.
Sorry, guys. Bianca Belair deserved better. Let's talk about Gamescom, or more specifically, Jeff Keighley's opening night live. Jeff Keighley, I know you love him.
Boo.
I like his stuff, not gonna lie. So there were a few games that were announced, a few other things that were announced, and some things that didn't bother to show us much at all. Let's start with Saints Row. Just called Saints Row.
What's a Saints Row?
Hopefully we see more dildo bats in this new Saints Row, because from what they showed us, I don't know, guys. We had this gritty, kind of edgy team with the original Saints Row games, and now it's like, hey, here's 4 Instagram influencers who decided to be a gang. I'm going to need to see more. Thankfully, the woman who came out to introduce it was like, I play the voice of the gang leader. And everyone was like, okay, where's the customization? I'm going to create my own gang leader, just like every other Saints Row game. They backpedaled both of those on that, saying no, you can create your own person. She's one of the voices you can have as the gang leader. So
Cool.
it looks weird. I need to see more before I make a judgment. It's coming out February of 2022, just like everything else. Next game that they showed off was Marvel Midnight Suns. And by showed off, I mean, hey, here's a cinematic trailer. We hate those here. Show us gameplay.
Show us what the game is. I don't care what the cutscenes look like.
That aside, though, I'm actually interested for once in a Marvel game because it's Marvel XCOM. And
yeah, we kind of know what this game's going to be, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it looks... I mean, the trailer didn't do anything for me, but the concept does.
Marvel XCOM's rad.
Yeah.
So I'm here for it. One that they showed that I got really excited for was a Devolver Digital game called Cult of the Lamb. This thing is right up my alley because it's really cutesy and everybody knows I'm a really cutesy guy, but really satanic. And everyone knows I'm a really satanic guy. So it's a roguelike as well with some like town building elements based off of your little cult. It looks adorable. It looks fiendish. It looks fun. I'm stoked for this one. Better come to consoles. Did you like the trailer?
Yeah, I did.
You did.
I'm into it.
He likes Satan.
I like some Satan, too.
After that, not after, but another one I want to talk about was a game called Dokev. If you haven't heard of this game before now, it's with good reason. The concept is nothing I would care about. It's an MMO with monster hunting. Not like Monster Hunter, but more like pocket monster hunting, if you know what I'm saying here. And you play as a little like chibi kid and you can dress up and rollerblade through town and everything. Yeah, like why the hell would I care about that? Because it looks freaking great from a visual standpoint, not gameplay standpoint, because that looks weird as shit. Graphically, it was the best looking game I've seen so far. The animations were crisp, looked good. There was some frame droppage, which led me to believe this wasn't bullshot. And they showed it for 4 minutes?
Too long. That whole like rock star song.
Yeah.
Whatever that song was. Wasn't quite the jam they thought it was, but
sorry guys. But all in all, like my impression of this game was that looks great, but I don't know if I want to play it and I don't know if it's real. Check that trailer out if I don't have it playing behind me right now, because it gives you wrinkles up here. It really does. Something else that came up that went right for us, even though we said who gives a shit. Horizon Forbidden West has been delayed to February 2022, where all of the games are coming out now. It used to be the holiday season. Holiday season doesn't mean anything. It's like, yeah, go ahead and release Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed. We'll see you in March, mother. But they had to push it back, and they put out a heartfelt apology. It's like, hey guys, we're working from home. This whole thing hasn't gone away, so things are a little strained. Bear with us. We'll see you in February. I'm okay with it. It's fine. They were
pretty honest earlier this year and said that they are still working towards a late 2021, but they weren't certain that they were going to make it. It's not like they've been lying.
See, what happens whenever you say, hey, it definitely will be holiday 2021, is you come out on December 8th.
Yeah.
What a great day for a release, Halo. December 8th, which is fine. As Alan discussed last week, they had to drop some things to even try to make this date. But it was weird because, of course, Microsoft did their little thing the day before. And then at Papa Keely's grab bag of games, Summer Edition, they showed off a trailer for the first season of the multiplayer, leading some people to be like, okay, where's the campaign? All you've shown us is multiplayer. We played multiplayer already with the open beta. Where's campaign? Nowhere to be seen. But hey, got great news for you. Here's a $200 controller with some Master Chief stuff on it.
you won't be able to buy.
No, what you won't be able to buy is the 550 Xbox Series X with some Master Chief stuff on it that they're charging an extra $50 for Halo Infinite. Wait, I know what you're saying. Hey, the multiplayer is free to play. Okay. And if you've got an Xbox, you've got Game Pass, so why are they charging an extra $50 for a game that's pointless? Yeah, that's how I see it. I guess you're paying an extra $50 because it looks cool.
Yeah,
but
that Master Chief sheen.
But here's the thing. Here's the dealio. Why release a limited edition console when people can't buy the regular edition of the console? It's so stupid. It's like, hey, here's that thing that you can't, but it's even harder to get now. What a dick move. In upcoming games, we've got some big boys coming out, as we saw during Summer Game Fest, a game that grabbed everyone's attention and imagination and made us wonder, what would it be like to be a postal worker in a seaside town?
Writing poetry.
I played a good game about writing poetry. This ain't that.
Dating people that you met while you delivered their mail, which is unethical.
That is. The long-awaited Lake hits Xbox in Xbox Game Pass. Thank God for that.
Somebody had to download it.
That's coming September 1st. If that's not really your speed and you're over on the PlayStation side of things and you're like, man, I'm so sad that Lake is an Xbox exclusive, which is no one, you finally get that great Xbox exclusive, the medium, or as I call it, the mediocre, the medium level of trying, the average, finally coming to PlayStation 5 on September 3rd. On top of that, we've got one that actually looks adorable. It's Golf Club Wasteland. I'm having to lean in and read. This is what happens when you get older. Golf Club Wasteland coming out also on September 3rd. This will be coming out on all platforms. This one actually looks really fun. It's kind of a physics-based game like Worms, if you've ever played that. But you're putting. You're just playing some golf in a 2D physics-based arena that's, just a disheveled wasteland. You're a little astronaut, it looks like, just putting around.
Beautiful. That's art.
Yes. Not dating as a male lady. I'm sorry. Someone's going to love this game and tell me that this is high art. This is the pinnacle of narrative. And I'm sure there's going to be some good inclusion points it hits. But you know what? It doesn't appeal to us here at 7 Day Replay.
Lake is our least favorite game of the year. We haven't played it.
Mm-mm.
I'm going to play it this week.
You should.
It's coming to Game Pass.
We're
giving it a shot.
You know what's going to happen next week? You're going to be up here saying, my recommendation for the week is Lake. I was wrong. These are memories I'll cherish forever. So let us know how Lake is in the comments below.
Let us know if we're just the biggest assholes.
We probably are. So my recommendation this week is the opposite of Lake. Instead of delivering mail and dating people, you're just a gangster kicking people on the balls thanks to the awesome button. You can go around beating up furries, which I'm sure appeals to you, Alan.
That's my jam.
As well as luchadors, voiced by Hulk Hogan, brother. Saints Row the Third. We were just talking about Saints Row earlier in the reboot. This is the game that to me was the pinnacle of the series. It is absolute fun. I think it was probably my first platinum on the PlayStation 3. No lie. I love this game to death. It's a joy. It's edgy, and yes, some of the humor doesn't hold up these days, but whatever. It's still a good, fun time. And the best part is it's free on the Epic Games Store for the next couple of days after this comes out. So if you're watching this late in the weekend, like it seems some of y'all do, you might have already missed it, but you should still pay money and buy it. It's got the Gerald Seal of approval. Thanks for watching this week, guys. We appreciate you joining in. Stay tuned for more next week. Alan will be here, and I'll be yelling insults at him. Until then, we're going to be off delivering mail in the countryside, finding true love. In real life, not a video game, because fuck that. Who is this game for?